Alright, and we are back. As we get further into you guys building up this conversation and whatnot, as you spend your time doing this, as the camera moves along following Genghis going towards the divider that's near the rock. As you get there.
Okay. So how tall is this divider?
It's about 7 feet.
Okay. How solid is it? Like, because you can get dividers that are kind of made
It's
of
pretty
like
weighted.
straw.
It's pretty weighted.
Is it something you could knock on?
A light knock, yes.
Yeah. I would knock on it slightly, as if it was a door.
So goddamn polite it hurts.
Yes?
I had a question I'd like to ask.
No,
That's all right.
Sure. As she moves the divider to the side as she steps into viewing. It looks like she's wearing something similar to what she was before, though the heavy leathers that she has removed, so it's a little
Just
bit...
kind of like the dress thing.
Right.
Yeah. Have you ever seen anything like these in the time you've been here? And I'll hold out the two items.
Looking at it, she kind of just gives a face of, oh. Yes, I've encountered things similar, though their origin or what they do, I know not. I know there's a lot of things that are foreign here that find their way here that I don't even have means of understanding, though. Just know that they exist.
Right,
There was this one that I saw, Fayana. She would call to Fayana that's sitting with Rykor, and Asteron. As you turn Fayana, you can see that Genghis is standing right next to her, holding out these two objects.
I'll walk over to the two of them.
Do you recall that big hunking metal thing that we saw further south of here? Some odd... Oh, before you were... what you were doing the last 100 years.
I'm not sure. I don't really know.
it's slightly sword-shaped. Very large.
Yes, I think that would be an accurate description.
I've been in there. We found it. That's where I found these.
That was another thing that we came across through traveling here. It seems like there's a possibility that this plane may touch other worlds or times other than our own that has objects that exist. But to their point or nature, from what we understood, we couldn't figure it out.
Do you understand anything about this at least? And I'd get the rectangular one out and press the button on it and show her that.
Oh my. Interesting. It's so bright.
There were other things like it inside the much larger structure. But those ones also moved around. It was strange. It was like the people were there, but they weren't.
She would look like really interested and whatnot. It's like, may I, as she addressed her to hold it.
Yeah, I'll let her have it if she wants to.
As she would take it from your hand and just kind of look at it with curious intent, like rubbing her finger against the glass outcropping that is the device. How peculiar. As she would press it, and you guys hear this soft vibration come from it as she's like, whoo! And last she lets it go as it drops to the ground. As you see a now darkened screen, but it's still bright. But on it, you see 5 sets of white dots on there. It goes in a 3-row and a 3-row and a 3-row, and then one at the bottom.
It's the Google Nexus.
I think he
I
did
wonder
something.
what that could be.
All I did was touch it.
Maybe it... I don't know.
It moved.
It's supposed to do that.
It moved.
Did it?
When I touched it, it felt like it shocked my hand.
Probably some otherworldly being that's trapped within it.
Is it some kind of creature or?
Like
Do
a
you-
magic lamp.
Do you think that's true? As she says towards Asteron.
Oh, I was saying this off the cuff, but sure, let's go with that. Yes. Perhaps this was. I don't think it's magical though. This device. Perhaps it's some sort of ancient technology or some technology from some other plane of existence that was able to capture something, maybe a being of light, perhaps those figures that were in the glass that we saw when they were doing their little thing with their arms. Perhaps they're 2 very powerful beings that were not the people of their world couldn't have them roaming around, or perhaps they're prisoners and we're supposed to break it upon the ground and let them free.
But if they're prisoners, why would they be imprisoned?
Maybe they were wronged, or maybe they were meant to be there. We don't know.
They seem
If only
quite
there was somebody
happy
to talk
to
to
be
them.
prisoners.
True. Maybe it's like a little pocket dimension where they're nice and it's comfortable. Maybe this is a dimension in itself that they're living in there freely, and we're really just kind of
But if they're free,
Just-
then why is it that they only seem to stand there and these dots?
Try touching it more. Maybe it does more things.
She kind of seems reluctant to do so as you say that, looking at you.
I'm not sure. I think it might.
I'll try it then.
I can't believe this is happening right now.
What do you do, guys?
He's gonna touch it.
Oh no.
Oh no. Is,
Okay.
if there's dots on it, you touch one of the dots.
I
As
literally
you-
had to mute my mic because I was laughing so hard.
As you touch it, you watch as you put your finger on the white dot, and it looks like you find a reaction as when you touch the white dot, this line seems to follow your finger on the screen.
It does something. It seems to be like it's following me.
Do you think it might be a puzzle? A puzzle to open it?
Do you think there's something inside it?
I would think
Might be.
so.
Maybe it's a code?
We could see
It
something
doesn't
through the
look
glass.
like it's very durable. You could probably just tear it open. Why would it have such a complicated lock?
Do you let go of it?
No, we're gonna. We're
Why are
dragging
we
it around.
so
It's quite
honest?
interesting.
Yeah, you just drag it around, it doesn't do
Oh my
anything.
God.
Do you drag it to any of the dots?
Yeah, we're trying to drag it to another dot.
As you do, you feel this like mild shock go through your hand that you weren't prepared for.
Like almost drop it.
It vibrates and shocks you. Quote unquote shock, but it vibrates to a point that you weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
Take 10 points of true damage.
Almost drop it, just about keep it in hand. It's like it definitely did move.
How about we don't how about we don't mess with this right now while we're in a very vulnerable position? How about we do this once we're outside of the dark and, in a more general good area that we know comfortably, and we would be able to run to safety if should anything bad happen, should you mess with this thing even more.
I agree.
We can hear you,
Didn't
Adrian.
seem to hurt at all. Just move.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I think we should leave it as is. Last thing we need is some type of criminal from a different dimension escape in our...
Definitely.
If that's what you want, that's fine. You can keep this for later.
And as you almost dropped it and whatnot, you notice that there's some weird letters or not even letters, weird symbols that came across the 4 sets of dots that's on the top of it that seems to be some type of phrase that you can't understand.
Do you know what this means?
Looking at it, she would shake her head.
Turn to Astron. Do you know what this means?
Do I, Knight?
Looks like symbols that you've never seen before.
Oh my lord.
Yes, I do know what it means. It says do not open.
Really?
Yes.
You're just fucking...
Oh. What an
How-
asshole.
How do you know what it means?
I have forbidden knowledge that you cannot even
Piece of shit!
comprehend.
Well, I suppose we'll have to leave that alone then.
Definitely.
You are
To
an asshole.
Genghis of all people.
And he'll put that away, and he'll
Yeah.
give the other object, the much larger one, like a quick once over. This one doesn't seem anywhere near as interesting.
Kind of looks like a crossbow.
It does,
Though
but
it's missing its bow and string.
doesn't seem to actually do anything. Look, and he would just repeatedly pull the trigger on it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Nothing. As
Wait,
This-
really?
bolt of
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
What have you
Wait,
done?
what the hell happened?
Jesus.
this loud bolting noise comes out that has this bombastic booming noise that just starts to ring in everybody's ears as the initial force comes to life again. Everything that was in there settling down just starts flying around in the distance as Genghis, you just smell this heavy scent of sulfur and whatnot in the air as there's some kind of smoking mess coming out the tip of the barrel.
I wasn't supposed to do that. Wasn't supposed to do that. Wasn't supposed to do that.
What the fuck did
Okay.
you do?
Okay.
And I
Okay.
get up and I'm running over there.
Okay. Genghis? You and me, buddy. Let's
Yeah, I
put
am as well, because
that down.
It didn't do that before.
Put it on the ground right now.
What did you press?
It has a little trick on it, like a crossbow, but it never did anything before.
Why did
I
you do
start
something now?
looking around for something to be pointing out of a tree, since I'm assuming it's like a bolt or something. I'm looking around. Is there anything different around the camp?
Nope.
Perhaps it wasn't loaded, but put it on the ground.
We'll just put it away. I don't.
You want to put that in your bag.
Well, that's what I've been doing so far, and nothing bad's happened.
Well, now we
As
know that
against
it does
the
something.
top of this barrier and its apex, you just hear a as you see that beautiful bird thing from before bleeding out of this gaping orifice as it's just laying on top of the shield dead.
You
Alfie, how could you?
I suppose I
going on?
found dinner then.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Poor Dum Dum.
White hair, white hair, white hair woman, let that through so it can fall down. We can eat.
Are you sure that's safe?
Yes, it's fine. It's dead. Just let it fall down.
And she gives off a nod as you watch it just re-apply gravity and begin to fall down inside the barrier.
Move to the side a bit so you know it doesn't fall directly on me.
Yeah.
As it hits the ground with as you see this like fist-sized hole pierce through its like underbelly.
I want to do a knowledge roll if that's alright.
Do you think you can
Yeah,
prepare
go
for
ahead.
it? I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll a knowledge dark to see if it's edible.
I want to roll a knowledge weapons on it.
There's that 30.
Not the actual thing I just used. I want to roll it on the corpse, like see if I could relate it to anything else. Haha, well the 2.
Nice. Good job.
Hold on.
So is
It
edible
looks like somebody punched it to death with a single punch.
in the same place over and over. Is it edible, DM, with that 30?
It is edible, but it has a poison gland.
Oh, okay. So I relay that to Genghis. You know, if we're gonna prepare that, you want to cut around that poison gland and remove it. There's poison.
Where is this poison gland?
Do I know where the poison gland is?
It's in its talons.
It's in its talons.
You don't normally cook talons off a bird anyway.
What? You
Just
don't have
remove them.
chicken leg? You don't have chicken legs with the feet?
You don't have the talons, no. Those are just bone.
Yeah, but you kind of use those as toothpicks, don't you? No? Oh, okay. I guess I've been eating chicken wrong then.
I suppose after all that, I don't think there's anything else we should touch with those items.
Definitely not.
Look, this one doesn't work. Click, 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 boom!
Oh my god.
How's Smokey right now after all that?
He's probably freaking out.
So at this point,
Poor thing.
you guys don't notice where Smokey is, and as you look for him, you just find him on Riker's face, claws digged into it.
Oh, poor thing, Monkey. Oh no.
Poor
Oh,
thing.
Hair on end, tail like fully erect, eyes just darting back and forth, confused.
Oh no.
Sorry about that.
oh.
Never do that again!
Don't plan to.
Well, at least
And
we.
he's just like shivering on the side of your head now, Riker, like still not let go yet.
I walk over to Smokey and I gently pet him. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. I help him get down slowly. I just pick him up and gently place him down. It's okay. It's over.
It deals 2 points of damage to you, Riker.
My
Does nothing.
2 damage.
Smokey did 2 points of damage to your face.
Counts as a cool shot to the head.
As you put him down, and he's just like really just shivering.
It's okay.
On the plus
Thank you.
side, I think we've got food now at least.
Yeah, just watch out for the poison glands.
Again, it's in a part where you wouldn't even cook.
Just saying. You never know.
So as you guys go through the process of cooking, go ahead and roll a cooking.
Oh yeah, boy.
Actually, first roll a survival.
Oh shit.
Coupled
I
with
can
that.
get the survival if you can't.
I cannot get the survival.
Alright, I can try and do it.
Well,
Whoops.
isn't Basilian got good survival?
Oh, does he?
You
Yeah,
can
because
do it.
last time
It's just- you-
he helped.
You just do it.
Do it.
Yeah, I
Oh.
told you I was Palpatine.
It's not in my. Hang on. Oh my God, my abilities won't load.
Everything's just going wrong for you right now, Adrian.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Okay,
whenever you
they're
feel
back.
ready,
You know what?
just roll it. Thanks, Bob.
Motherfuckers.
Alright, so with borrowing somebody's sword and being directed by Asteron, you're able to find the gland. It's actually lodged in a golf ball sized gland in each leg. Like in it, the actual chicken leg itself, as it where the tendons are, there's this veiny tube where the gland is that goes down towards the talons, and looks like it actually goes through the bone marrow itself. So it's interesting. As you're cutting through this, you actually get the idea. It's like, hey, it's probably not good to eat any of the leg itself.
Yeah.
So we'll just get the breast. Is it, does anyone have anything, well, to, because I'd like to keep those, glands for scientific purposes.
Why?
Can anyone dip arrows
never-
in poison?
See?
It might come in very useful.
I mean, I have arrows. I don't know if I can dip. What do you mean?
I don't know if using this directly would help, but I suppose if you want to try, it's just be careful with it.
Can I roll a knowledge dark to see what exactly the poison would do if it's injected into someone?
Yep, you can go ahead.
Oh, same roll.
I'm the
You
only
know
one that uses
that.
a bow.
Yes, you are. You know that this poison, it neutralizes someone's reaction. It just makes them stiff up. It's like a paralyzing agent.
Okay.
I
It's
figured
a paralyzing agent, as I tell them. So, if anyone's running away from us, we just pew!
I mean, that might be useful.
I'm gonna hand the glands to Faye.
All right.
Be
Should
careful with them if you want to use them.
I just go ahead and dip some of my arrows into the glands?
Well, right
Oh.
now you just have a baseball. My fault. Golf ball sized meaty gland. You have no means of extracting whatever it creates or anything like that.
All right. Do you know how to extract poison? I mean, I assume Astron can figure that out.
Maybe. I could, but would I know? Like, would putting it on the would dried up poison still be good? I wonder.
Nope. You have enough magic to
that's
know
a-
that much. That if
Okay.
you're gonna do it, you gotta do it and put it in some kind of vial to make it useful.
Right.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And what does anyone have a vial?
No.
Not
Would we
something
just want to
there-
hold on to these then?
No.
Arsis, do you have a vial?
I have one vulnerary with 2 uses left. That I guess if someone wanted to use, we can use that afterwards.
Does anyone want to follow whatever it's called, health potion?
Yes.
You should probably give that to Raya.
My God, yes, I want it.
As she would just give a nod and stand up and move towards Uriah. As she would just raise a timid arm out with the vulnerary vial.
Oh yeah, have you apologized to her
I'm going
yet?
to take it very. Shut up.
Ah.
Very gently.
Okay then.
Thank you.
She would just give a smile and a nod. And she would wait for you to drink it.
Yep. Down the hatch.
It's plus 20 HP.
Yeah.
And
Perfectly fine as long as we don't run into another dirge slaver.
Do you
And
give it
what?
back
Speaking
to
of
her?
which,
Do you give it back to her?
Yes, yeah.
I don't think anyone heard you because they repeatedly
Yeah.
talked over.
Yes, I did.
She would take it from you at the smile and walk away if you don't say anything else to her.
Nope.
aw, she's shy.
As she moves over to who wanted it?
Either Genghis or Raikor, I think.
Hmm.
I mean, one of them should take it.
Take what?
The rest. I mean, like, don't. It's the. She said she had like 2 health.
She used
2
it all.
uses left.
Right,
She
used
Oh,
it all.
she did.
Yeah.
Oh, she used both of them. All right, my bad. Thought she only used 1 use. My bad.
No. So, as in, who wants the vial then?
It was Astron, wasn't it?
And she brings
Yeah,
it out
just
to
to-
Astro.
Alright, thank you. So it's an empty vial?
Yep, an empty vulnerary vial.
Empty vulnerary vial. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna roll a knowledge. Okay, so is this gonna be a knowledge dark or a survival in order to extract the poison?
Neither. It would be a survival.
Yeah, this would be. You just said
Yeah.
I
neither,
can do
and
the
then you
survival
said
again.
Whatever. I heard survival, so
the he originally gave.
That was one of the
Okay.
ones he said.
alright, let's see how well this goes.
Oh.
Yeah, my survival ain't too bad.
So over the time period of an hour, you begin to massage and like push and squeeze enough of the poison from the dusk dove that
Well.
if you were looking at the vial, it looks like to be 2/3 full.
Did you use like how many did we have? 2 of them? Did you use both of them?
There's only 1 vial.
It's only 1 vial.
Well, no, I mean like the glands.
Oh, the glands.
Yeah, that was both glands.
That was both glands? Okay. Alright, I put the... I'm assuming that's a cork.
Yes.
Okay, I put the cork in. Okay, so... Got a little bit of poison that we can use
You actually make
later.
that sound with your mouth as you put it in.
Yes.
So who is claiming it?
I'll
Yes.
take it.
Alright,
There you
so
go.
on your sheet, Fayana, go ahead and add the Dusk Dove poison. It has a weight
Okay.
of 1.
All right.
So with all of this going on, I think this would be a great time for us to try to get some sleep. So at least if we plan for anything else in the morning, we have, or in the next cycle, we have at least 4 hours to plan instead of, or at this point, 2 hours before my shield would go down.
Right.
That sounds like a good idea.
Do any of you take watches? Or do you just let the shield do all the protecting?
Nothing can get in unless I want it, so I think we should be fine.
Really? Anything?
I've been at it for many years and not a single thing has, so yes.
Huh? Really confident in your skills, aren't you?
Thank you.
Okay, well, I guess we're all just gonna sleep then.
I bid you all good night then.
Good night, Arsis.
She would look over to Faye. It's like, are you sleeping with me?
Yes, I am.
Where's my gaydar roll?
And she would
Hey,
just
where's
say,
those?
she would say with a smile as she would go back to the side of the rock where the divider is at, with a smile, and wait for you.
I walk over to her. Follow her.
It's like, good night to you all for whatever it's
Night,
worth.
everyone.
Kanan, not Kanan. What am I? I'm going back to D&D. Asteron materializes next to Raya. Just says, "They're a
God
nice
damn it.
couple, aren't they?" I mean, not romantic couple, but friends.
What do you want?
Nothing. I just wanted to say hi and talk and just check in. Are you okay?
Not at all.
I can imagine. It's been a trying day for you, I'm sure.
You have no idea.
Anything want to play like tic-tac-toe or maybe sit around the fire telling well, not no, just how about maybe scary stories or what else do people do? Maybe rock paper scissors.
I am not in the mood for games.
Okay.
Nor-
How
Nor am I in the mood for idle conversation.
I mean, it might help you to air some things out. You know. I mean, look at me. I haven't really talked to a lot of people, and look how I've turned out. So I just mean maybe if you have someone to talk to, air some things out with. I mean, you and Rykor and Genghis seem to get along fine. Maybe you should go talk to one of them. Genghis seems to be the very caring type. Maybe we could just let
We lost her.
She's gone. Yeah, damn it.
By one, we all die today.
One by one, we all fall down.
Uh,
We lost her and Alfie.
oh, I didn't even realize we lost
Yeah, we
Alfie.
lost him a while ago.
Damn.
So,
Damn, son.
with that, we'll just say that she kind of writes you off as you finally back off and everyone
Yeah.
begins to do what they can to go to sleep at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay up for not too long, but just a little bit, sharpen my weapons, and then just say the prayer that I've been recently saying morning and night.
Alrighty then.
Am I here? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear
We
you
can hear
now.